Harry refilled the glasses without a word, then dragged a stool around from behind the bar and sat, unwilling to let this conversation happen without him in it. The storm hammered the windows, but for a while, none of them looked at it again. 6 years ago, Shane began, I was still active. The Corps had me on a joint task force, helping local fire investigators after a string of unexplained blazes. Warehouses, mostly. Empty buildings nobody should have cared about. Except the fires didn't behave like fires. No point of origin, no accelerant residue. Fire crews described temperatures that melted steel beams from the inside, while the outer walls stayed cool enough to touch. I remember the reports, Anne said. I filed half of them. We called it an anomaly and moved on, because that's what you do with anomalies you can't solve. The last one wasn't empty, Shane said. His jaw tightened. There was a family inside, a mother, a father, a boy about 9. We got the call fast. Should have been an easy save. By the time I broke through the door, the living room was already an inferno. And there, in the middle of it, standing like the fire, was a room-temperature bath. Was him. No face, no expression to read, just watching me. You never told me you saw it, Anne said quietly. I didn't think anyone would believe me. I barely believed myself. I went in after the boy, got him halfway to the door before something threw me across the room like I weighed nothing. Cracked 3 ribs, lost half an ear to falling debris, and by the time I got back up, the fire had already taken all 3 of them. No boy, no mother, no father. Nothing left to find but ash so complete the coroner couldn't even confirm cause of death from dental records. Harry's hand had gone still on the bottle, but his knuckles were white. They discharged me for psychological unfitness, Shane continued, because I kept insisting on a suspect that didn't have a face. I spent 2 years chasing ghosts and drinking myself into the ground before I let it go. Told myself it was a one-time horror. Bad luck, bad fire, bad night. And now? Anne asked. Shane pulled a folded newspaper clipping from his jacket and set it beside the photograph. The headline read, "Third unexplained fire this month. No survivors." Below it, a grainy security camera still showed a smear of heat distortion in a doorway, and within that smear, barely visible, the same smooth blankness where a face should be. 3 fires in 3 weeks, Shane said. Same signature, same witness accounts of something standing in flame that shouldn't be survivable. It's not hiding anymore, Anne. It's getting bolder, and I think it's building towards something. Each fire bigger than the last, each one closer to the city center. Anne stared at the clipping for a long moment, the storm rattling the glass beside her like something wanted in. Why me? You've got contacts in half the fire departments on the coast. Because you don't flinch, Shane said, and because the last name on that witness list, a firefighter who saw it up close and lived, died 2 nights ago. Officially, smoke inhalation. Unofficially, his apartment door was locked from the inside, and there wasn't a single spot of smoke damage anywhere in the room except his lungs. The words settled over the bar like a held breath. Harry finally spoke, voice low. You're saying it can walk? Off the fire, into a locked room. I'm saying, Shane said, that whatever this is, it doesn't need the flames to kill anymore. It's learning, and it's running out of patience. Anne crushed her half-finished cigarette into the ashtray, already reaching for her coat. Whatever peace she'd carved out for herself in this bar, in this city, was about to end. She could feel it the way you feel a storm shift before the first thunder hits. Where's the newest fire? She asked. Shane's cold eyes met hers, and for the first time all night, something like relief flickered behind them. 20 minutes from here, he said. It's still burning.